How many of you have seen the story of this woman? For the past few days, it has been trending. In this particular video, I'm going to explain to you what actually happened and the things you never knew that you are seeing. This woman got married about 5 months ago on 21st of April 2025 precisely, and something happened that they had a little bit argument, and she waited for night to come when the husband was sleeping, and she poured petrol on the husband and light fire on the husband, and the man burned to ashes. But right now, just pay attention. Let's watch the analysis a little bit from Arise News. Just pay attention. Let's watch this. I will come back.
I've seen people say, how can a lieutenant allow his wife to pour petrol on him and kill him?
How is it just?
He may just be a very decent man.
Yeah. Shall we now take this?
Just pay attention and watch
Let's now
this.
take this heartbreaking story of a Nigerian army officer, Lieutenant Samson Haruna, who tragically lost his life after his wife allegedly set him on fire following a domestic dispute in Akwa Ibom State. The tragic incident was said to have occurred on September 22nd, just 5 months after the couple got married on April 21st, 2025. Well, according to reports, Lieutenant Haruna and his wife, Reti, had a heated argument in their home, which escalated when she allegedly got petrol out of anger, doused it on him, and set him ablaze. The army officer was rushed to the University of Uyo Teaching Hospital, where he was receiving treatment for severe burns, but tragically passed away from his injuries. Social media has been awash with reactions after a video of their wedding began circulating online.
Pay attention, pay attention.
Well, this incident has shocked the military community and raised serious questions about domestic violence and anger management. In a statement from the Assistant Director of the Army Public Relations Officer, Lawal Mohammed Unuyo, on Tuesday, the Army condemned Lieutenant Haruna's death and extended their condolences to his family. They stated that their preliminary investigation found that the incident took place after a heated argument between the couple due to a family crisis. The police are also investigating the circumstances surrounding his death, with the wife likely to face murder charges. Now, Dr. Bati, to think that the couple had been married barely 5 months before this tragic incident. Now, the military officer's life has been cut short, his career over. I mean, what does this say? This is really, really sad. May his soul rest in peace.
Well, this is very sad. It's horrific. It is sorrowful that a couple who were smiling in April now ended up in tragedy, in tragic circumstances in September. And it is all the more tragic because this happens in many places, domestic violence, which has become a major problem in our society. Some states have agencies to address domestic violence. Some states do not have, but it is a serious problem. Now, nobody teaches marriage or marital relationships in any of our schools. It's not on the curriculum. And so society has something that people are not prepared for. People marry, they get into disagreements. They are coming from different backgrounds. Nobody has taught them how to navigate this. I think, this should be a wake-up call for society to look at issues of conflict management, also issues of marital abuse, also issues of mental health, because somewhere lurking in that territory is mental health. There's also a rule here for families, for churches that, tie the knot for people to come together. Oftentimes people just come together coming from different backgrounds. They spend a lot of money getting married, but what level of counseling are they received, particularly in terms of the mental health of the parties involved? Now, there's also an issue about androcide, and I think it's very important that you are bringing this up. Oftentimes, if it was a man that attacked a woman, it would be a big issue. They will say, femicide, marital abuse, domestic violence. Men are always like that. We have also seen in this country cases of women who are violent wives, who beat up their husbands, who kill their husbands, and I think on both sides, that should not be the case.
Yes.
And I think that society should put a structure in place to look into this. Now, the other issue is that this Mrs. Aruna, who has killed her husband, there's nothing under the marital act, that says a woman can kill her husband. She must be made to face the full wrath of the law.
Absolutely.
Justice must be done.
All right.
And I've seen people say, how can a lieutenant allow his wife to pour petrol on him and kill him?
How is it just?
He may just be a very decent man,
Yeah.
and whatever the argument may be,
Yes.
there's no justification for him to have been killed.
We commiserate with the Haruna family. We commiserate with the military. May justice be served. I hope that this investigation is speedy. May his soul rest in peace. Lieutenant Haruna, we commiserate with your family.
Now, many questions that people are asking is this: why will a military personnel be so weak to allow the wife to pour petrol on him? Let me tell you, military personnel are trained not to hurt their woman. Military personnel are trained with a very strong orientation not to beat a woman. Right? So when you see a military personnel that is beating a woman, it's a sign that that personnel lack a very good training. So this is what actually happened. They had an argument. When they had this argument, and when I did a little bit discovery, I find out that some people started saying the man was having an affair with another woman, that the woman looked into the man's phone and checked the man's phone, that he saw text messages, and because of that was what brought the argument. But all those things are just speculation because it didn't come from the woman's mouth. It didn't come from her mouth at all. So when you are hearing what people are saying, don't pay attention to it until you hear from the horse's mouth. This woman in question didn't even say that. And secondly, the man is not alive now to speak for himself. So they had this argument. The woman kept quiet for the man to go and sleep. When the man has slept, she carried petrol, pour it on the man, and light the fire. She light the fire. And the question that comes to my mind when I saw this story is this: what if it was a man that did this same thing to a woman? Will the story be the same way it is now? If it was a man that did this to the wife, there was some time ago with some stories of man did something and the story was all over social media. But this one, nobody is talking about it. Is it because he's a woman? Their marriage is barely 5 months to 6 months because they married in April 21st precisely. So between April till now, they have had a kind of issue that made the woman to decide to buy the husband. And that is where I want to explain to you that within 5 months, a woman has been able to make up her mind to make sure he buy the husband. It is beyond the speculations you are hearing. And in this video, I want to review some things that is not laudable and people cannot see out there. Now, the first thing I discovered here is that she never loved him. If she has loved him before, this thing would not occur or happen the way it happened. There is a way someone behaves when they have a kind of love for you at all. If they even believe in you, they have in their mind, there is a way someone behaves. Someone can be actually wicked to you, somebody can be hardened to you, but if they love you, they will find it difficult to do some things that will require you. So when something like this happens, just know that they had not been loved before. No single love for the man. Maybe he married this man because of status. He married this man because he's a military man. And let me tell you, this man is a doctor. He's a military doctor. And the woman, according to what I'm hearing, she's a nurse. The man is a military doctor. The woman is a nurse. You understand? So because of this now, the man is gone. Something like this happened when the woman find out that the man she truly loves is around the corner. I'm telling you by the things I know. Something like this happens when she actually find out that the man she truly loves is around the corner. So she's looking for every little opportunity to take the man out of the way. So when these things are happening like this, just know that the real man she loved has appeared somewhere. All right, that man has surfaced somewhere. Just shows, it don't show up somewhere. So she's looking for every single opportunity to make sure that they take this man out of the way, because at the moment he's already seen the man as an obstacle. And another thing that will cause such a thing to happen is when the woman is already pregnant for another man. This one I'm saying now, nobody will pay attention to it. All right, nobody will pay attention to it. But these are the things that prompt a woman to unalive her husband. A husband of 5 months, a husband of 6 months. They know they have not even enjoyed life. Nothing. Some people, they are still trying to know each other. Why am I mentioning the issue of pregnancy? It may not make sense to many of you, but me, being the things we know, this will prompt a woman to make sure she unalive the man. Number one, to protect herself, to protect her shame, so that people will not know what happened, and the man will just go like that and she will continue her life. right? Because women, once they have made some mistake and they don't want to see the shame that comes with that mistake, they want to cover it with every possible means. I tell you the simple truth. When this thing had happened, I heard people say that she saw a cheating message in the man's WhatsApp. Who told that guy? That person that they told, that woman what they talk, and how did she know? Was she living with them? So, and that is the question I am asking. So if, for example, now she saw a text message in her phone, maybe a kind of a suspicious text message, and she now waited for the man to sleep. When the man is sleeping, she now poured the petrol. The man not born. The man not born. Petrol, the man not born. Even if the man was cheating, can she do that? A marriage of 5 months? It is because that may not be the case. The case is that she never loved him. The man she loved must have appeared. This is my own opinion, please. The man she loved might have appeared, and because of the things we know, and she's looking for a way to cover something. That was what led to this kind of a matter. Okay, drop your thought right in the comment section. What do you think about this whole story? And if you were to be a brother to this man, what would you do? And drop a comment in the comment section and say thank you, Lucky, for this information. And also subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed. If you check your screen right now, I've actually recommended some videos that are related to what you just watched now, and I'm trusting God as you watch them, more knowledge will be imparted. Bye for now. See you in my next video. If you want to meet with me one-on-one, check my bio. There is a link there. Click on it and book a session. See you next time. Check my next video to see what the wife responded. That is her own side of the story. Don't miss it. Just click the next video. You will see the story that the wife just posted. And let's go there now.